9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. All right, that's 5 minutes until the start of race number 12? 13? No, it can't be 13. I think it's 12. Huh? Yeah. I know. Sorry, dude. I screwed that up. That was my bad. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. Who was it that asked? Someone was like, "Is that a kazoo?" I think it was Zach Marks. It's not a kazoo. It's a, I think it's a duck call, probably. Duck Dynasty down here in Queensland. Oh no, it's a it's a, it's a moose call. Yeah, the wind is, shoot, I'm gonna have to turn around and cover my mic, but the wind is good. A little bit of a build. So Johnny stepped down to his 12-meter kite. He's flying a black chrono now. And Adam Withington sailed by. He's like, "Oh, I'm hanging on." So he stayed big. Couple guys stepped down. It looks like Harley stepped down. And Julian is on his red kite still. So that would be his 11, I believe. And Maxime is also on his red kite. So they all stepped down to their 11s. And Johnny stepped down to his 12. Adam Withington is hanging on to that 15 and rigging big. He said, "I'm hanging on." So that's probably mad props to you, Bernie. Withington's hanging on. So here he goes. He's ripping downwind. Obviously, everyone knows, it's watching this thing, that he's one of the fastest downwind sailors on the planet. Literally on the planet. Guys coming in. He's got his bar out, his kite in the air. He's sailing by the boat right now. He's getting a little weed off of his foil. He just bopped the wing up and shook some weed. So here we go. We've got a few minutes until the start. Coming up on 2 minutes. James Neeson is over here checking things out. So I saw Marvin. He wasn't on his new board, unfortunately. He couldn't make it fit this morning, so he was kind of bummed about that. But he is stoked about this breeze, man. He was like, "How's that? This is Townsville." And so he's all happy. We've got everyone coming in. We've got 1 minute and 40 seconds approximately until the start. And coming up on 30, we got 35 seconds until the P flag comes down. Nick Leeson is cruising by, checking it all out. Jordan Gertis, where else would he be? But the last one into the pack, he's going to go bow out. We've got 20 seconds until the P flag comes down. And then we're going to rock and roll. I got to get my binoculars here. Yeah, Jalen, the breeze is built, man. It's built. And there's still that extra wind line just off of where we are. 2, 1, mark. I haven't measured lately, but I'm guessing we're in the 15 to 16 knot range at this point. And all the guys around me say, yep, that's about it. So I'm going to go down and get a wind meter right after this start, but I'm guessing we're in 15 to 16 knot range. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty solid. Definitely the kite change transition point for a lot of these guys, 35 seconds. So we've got Rich Gardner, got Gertis, we've got Lucky, we've got James. Same old boys. Everyone likes to set up the same way. It's pretty amazing to watch these guys. Every single time, it's kind of the same setup. 15 seconds. Okay, coming up on. Got a nice looking 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark. All clear, all clear, all clear. Benjamin Petit, man, he's always right on the line. Ooh, Oleg had a little bit of a biff down here. Ooh, he's like shaking his head. He looks like he got a lot of water in the nose. But that was Benjamin Petit and Benny Belly up at the boat end. We've got a nice even row. Let's see here. Johnny Heineken is sailing out from under Julian Kerner right there. And then you got Damo keeping height with Johnny. You got Benjamin Petit and Benny Belly battling. I don't see Nico and or Maxime. Wow, where are those boys? Oh, wow. Oh, dude, that wasn't Johnny. I screwed that up. Johnny is, he did a penalty turn. I guess he fouled someone, and he's going out to the right-hand side. Oh, man. She's got to be a little bit wicked up about that. That's Johnny Heineken on that black kite going out to the right-hand side. So I had a bad call again there, boys. Sorry. Or for those of you watching at home. Here we go. We've got a nice, man, they're just getting into that breeze line. So right about here on the course is where that breeze line starts. And it's just like, boom, the waves get bigger, the color of the water changes, and you can see it, man. It's blowing right there. So I'm not sure what this phenomenon is, but there's definitely a little bit of extra oomph when you get about a third of the way up the course. So here they go. That's Benny Belly on the right-hand side. I'm sure you guys see this on the tracker. We got Oleg going out right. So the first boat's tacking across. We got Jordan Gertis going. He peeled off. He might have been in a bad lane, but Jordan's so fast upwind, he probably just wants to get free and sail his own race, man. He's just pointing. He's got height for miles, height for days. Who else we got here? There's a orange kite, orange chrono tacking. That must be Benjamin. Then we've got TDR. TDR is ripping. The whole crew is going back. There they go. Nico Parlier is kind of right in the middle of the mix. I can't tell where he is height-wise, but it looks like he's very average right now. So that's going to be a little bit of a relief for Johnny, who I think had to do a penalty turn at the start line. So, you know, Johnny's definitely starting out disadvantaged. He came across the course early. I think he wants to come and poke on those guys and give them a little bit of what he's got. Here he's getting at him. He's going to go control the fleet, get with them. Now, this is where I think Johnny's got the upper hand. He knows this stuff. He was a college sailor at the University of California at Santa Barbara. He is, 29er ripper. He got third place in the World Championships for 29er back in the early 2000s. He's been a laser sailor. He's done all kinds of stuff. And he's got a little bit of an advantage, I think, out here strategy-wise. He's just sailed more race courses than most of these guys. Let's see what he can turn this into. Okay, first boats are getting ready to attack. They're getting towards the ley line. That's a nice little pack. That's all those Frenchies on those 11 meters, the 11-meter jokers. I wouldn't doubt if Damien Leroy is right in that mix, too. I think I see him in my binoculars. Pretty hard for me down here, but you're probably going to get a couple of shots from that weather mark any second now. Thanks a lot to Flo up there at the weather mark. Let's see what he's got. Boom, boom, boom. Here come the tacks, all maneuvering at the same time. Well, bam, well, bam, well, bam. That's like a college racing course, dude. Bam, bam, bam. 3 tacks right in a row. Everyone goes, hit, 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 boat. Oh, they're coming around. 1 back loop on the kite. That's Nico Parlier. Goes for the back loop. The other 2 just go for it. Here we go. They're coming downwind, ripping along. Did Nico Parlier get a little bit of an advantage by that back loop? Did he get that little soak downwind that he needs to be able to control those guys from behind? Let's see what he's got. I can't tell who that is in the lead, but it sure looks like Maxime Nocher. Maxime Nocher in the lead with Julian Kerner following right behind him. Nico Parlier must be set up on a low road. He's hoping to control this fleet. Man, Johnny is, buddy, here he comes. He's right around the mark. He's got that black chrono, holding on to his 12-meter. Geez, I wonder what happened there. Will be interesting to find out who's on that orange chrono right there. Can't tell who that is. But here they go. Nico Parlier looks like he takes over Kerner. Nico Parlier lays in his jibe first. Nico Parlier is threatening for the lead right now. He wanted to get his bow out. First, he back loops. He rounded third. He back loops. He gets the low lane, and then he comes in, smokes around, jibes early. Let's see if he called a good lay line. Nico Parlier sets his line. He's not set back in his chair as much as he was before. He's a little bit upright. Yeah, just a little bit of a touchdown just there. But you look at Maxime, and Maxime is ripping. Oh, Maxime is flying right now. He's also upright. They might be feeling they're just into that lighter breeze now. Here comes Parlier. He's setting himself up for the right-hand turn. I'm sure he's going to make a right-hand turn. Back loops again out of the jibe. Let's see what happens here with Maxime No Share. I bet Maxime's going to go out right, and Parlier is going to go left. This is going to be a tight little race. Maxime No Share still in the lead. Nico Parlier coming in for the right-hand turn, followed by Julian Kerner for the left-hand turn. Maxime and Julian sending out. What happened there? Julian goes for the jibe. He takes a little second look. He goes, you know what? I'm going left. I think left's the right. Look at what Johnny just did on the run. Here he comes. Dun, 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 dun. Here comes Johnny. He's coming to get you guys. He wants it, dude. That guy is on a mission right now. He's probably super bummed about what happened at the start line. And look at that. Who's that? TDR in 5th place. TDR in front of Adam Withington. TDR, what's he doing? He's out of his mind right now. I think he likes this breeze. What's he flying? I can't tell. Oh, I can barely see his kite size. There's that orange chrono. Who's that? It's Benjamin Petit, dude. Benjamin Petit loves the breeze. Whoa! There was a serious wipeout, dude. Oh, my. That looks like it was Damo. Oh, my God. He, like, not only... Oh, brutal. Then there's a chrono down. Oh, that was Damien there. The other one, I don't know who that was, but he was fully airborne, like doing the ragdoll move in the air. That was a... Dude, who is that? That's Damo, and then Nick Leeson also bailed at the leeward mark. Dude, both those guys. Wipeouts at the bottom. It's getting breezy. People are starting to feel it. These guys are both on. I think they're both pretty new to this parafoil thing. And from what I understand about these parafoils is that they're completely different. They've got more lift. They're real boosty. And I think Damo just tested that boosty factor of that thing. So let's see. Right-hand side, we've got Maxime. No, where Maxime went over there. Nico went left. Maxime went right. There he is. You must see him on the live, the tracker. I guess most of you are probably running the tracker aside. If you can open up 2 browsers, you run that tracker, and then you watch the live stream. And then, Jalen can do his thing. He'll wipe it in for the people that don't have 2 computer screens or 2 browsers open or whatever. But I heard Mrs. Janet Heineken was all stoked yesterday. She was watching it on, or the other day, she was watching it on, 2 browsers. She had her Internet Explorer open. She had her Google Chrome open, and she was watching her boy rip it up out here. Well, Johnny, he is set back a little bit in this race, but he might have a threat for these guys before this race is over. Although it sure looks like Maxime is in control of this race. He's coming around the top mark, and boom, he's around. He puts his kite down, gets a little stroke on, and there goes Parlier. Parlier with the back loop. He's still threatening. All right, let's see what happens here. Johnny Heineken coming into the lay line. There goes Johnny. Hey, Mom, he's got another boat picked off on the beat. Let's see what he does. He loops his kite, gets set up. Let's see what he does. Can he catch Nico Parlier, his greatest rival at this event? He's got a lot of distance to make up, but I wouldn't put it past him. Johnny Heineken is obviously one of the most talented kiteboarders in the world. I think he can do it. Here comes Maxime No Share. He's going to be happy about what's going on in this race. Just get that jibe down, get that lay line, and nail it, Maxime. Let's see it happen here. Nico Parlier has something else to say about it. He's coming in, ripping around. Okay, we got boats at the bottom. A couple guys going through. Rich Gardner. The whole team, the whole Jupiter and Puerto Rico team did not have fun with the gate today. Okay, here comes Maxime. Boom, he's set. Nico chooses to take his stern. Nico takes his stern. He's coming for a more hot line. He wants some speed out of this thing. Last couple of times, Nico's been the early driver. He's taken a little bit of a different tactical opportunity here. Let's see what he can do. Nico and Maxime. I think Maxime's got him handled, but you never know with that Nico Parlier. You don't want him right behind you. For those of you who didn't know, Nico got Johnny in that last race just by a hair. I didn't even think that was possible, but Nico, sure enough, on that last reach, just goes and takes that race away from Johnny. So you never want Nico behind you coming into that bottom gate. Uh-oh. Here we got a Cabrina up in the air. We got David Truern. He doesn't even know what's going on behind him. Dave Truern Put the kite down, bro. Put the kite down, bro. Oh no, Max. Nico just totally biffs. Well, you know what? It doesn't always go your way. Dave Truern, super cool guy. I'm sure he had no idea what was going on behind him. And I'm sure those guys didn't even have enough energy to say, hey, watch out. So here he comes, Johnny Heineken rocking in on a third place. Julian Kerner coming into that leeward gate on a fourth. Boom, that's a finish at 49 minutes and 20 seconds. 49:20. So we're at 20 seconds outside of the target time. We hadn't made an adjustment yet. But we've got Maxime Nocher. He takes a race. I'm sure he's happy about that. Maxime Nocher takes a race from this regatta with a big old bullet. And then Nico Parlier cruises through the line. Johnny Heineken cruising through the line. TDR having a little bit of a race. TDR's probably stoked. What's that kite size? That's a 12. He's flying the 12. I thought he might have made a different choice and stayed on a bigger kite. Uh-oh. Watch out. Benjamin Petit never setting down to the challenge. Benjamin Petit is challenging Adam Withington. Let's see what he's got. You know Benjamin Petit never lays down to a challenge. Withington's got his kite high in the air. What's going on? What's going to happen? Benjamin Petit is sending it. Oh, my God. Watch out. Benjamin Petit loves these reaches. Here he comes. Oh, Withington. Oh, touchdown, an explosion. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I said in that last race. Benjamin Petit, if he's anywhere near you at that bottom mark, you better put the hammer down because that guy will always be on your case. Benjamin Petit, dude. Oh, man. Oh, Damo has a huge explosion at the bottom. Benny Belly coming in. So Damo's not going to be too excited about this race. He's having to hold on. He's holding on. He's holding on to that 12-meter chrono, and I think he's just not used to it. No, we're not going to fly any flags. They all know the natural break. So here comes Nico. I wonder if he's having something to say about the deal with David Truern. Break time. He didn't have anything to say. He just he looked a little bit bummed, but he didn't say anything about any protest with Truern. I'm sure he understands that Truern was just out there trying to do his best. But yeah, snuff it. He didn't put his kite down, so they had to make some decisions. Nico ended up taking his stern and trying to sail around him, and I think in the maneuver ended up getting bumped off of his board. I'm sure he's not too stoked about that, but trying to give him his hat. I wonder if he wants it. He dropped his hat right before that race and ended up on the start boat. Here he comes. Right on. Maybe he'll put his kite in the air and get an interview.
Thank you.
You got it. So Nico sails by. He's definitely pensive right now, and he knows this championship is still up for grabs. If you've been looking at those rankings and you do the math, right now anyone can win this Foil Gold Cup Series, the inaugural Foil Gold Cup Series. We can see any kind of champion here between Nico, Maxime, or Johnny Heineken. So it's anyone's guess. I'm sure you guys have a lot of things to say about it looking at the stats online. This is pretty interesting racing. These are awesome times for Kitefoil racing. Thanks everyone for watching and following us and liking us on Facebook and Twitter or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying stuff that sounds like I'm supposed to say. Anyway, cheers to everyone at home. We'll set it up back to the booth, and we're going to do a 45-minute break. So I'm guessing that the next start will be at about, 1:52 right now? It'll be at about 2:45. So 2:45 local time for the next start. All right, boys, sending it back up to you. Cheers.